Greetings! Hello! This is my second video on the internet. Yay! Um, I like to share through talking more than typing, so that's why if you see me type, generally I type quick, short sentences that have a lot of information. Um, yeah, and so I might start doing this to start talking about what's going on or what I want to express, whatever. So my videos are going to stay unedited though, because I might just have to take several takes, because I don't want to spend time doing that, and I don't know how to do fancy things, and I don't even know if these would do anything. I don't want to touch them right now, so I'm not going to touch them. I wanted to talk about, or just tell you, like this thing I encountered recently, sort of. It has to do with talent agencies, and there was somebody at my college who has a brother who owns one in Seattle, and like they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, well, that would be, since I know him, it might be kind of cool. So I went in, or I went to audition, and he was kind of forward, and it looked kind of shady in the place, but I didn't really think much of it. And the guy ended up knowing my dad, so it was more of a personal connection, sort of. And it was, I don't know, like interesting and really exciting, but then he called me and he was like, "Oh, we just need you to get pictures. You know, you're not paying us; you're just getting pictures." And it was like $400 for photographs, and they're like, it's required, and you have to use the photographer that they give you, and I don't know. And I was like, I just don't have the money, and I was kind of like, it's kind of weird. So then, a few months later, I guess, I got another call. I got a phone call from this talent agency in Seattle called Seattle Talent. How dumb is that? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to say names. I don't know. Doesn't matter, right? Oh shit. I don't know. Well, I don't know what to do now. Anyway, I take no responsibility for those things that I said. Okay. Anyway, um, actually, I don't know what to do. Whatever. I've already said it. It's done. Anyway, um, they called me and it was really exciting, and I was like, wow, why are you calling me? And it was like really strange. I was really like kind of flattered and excited, and it was like a big deal, and so they kept calling me, and I finally like, okay, I'm gonna go audition, and I decided to bring my friend up there, and so we made a trip up there, and it was really cool. And then the room and the setup was a lot more impressive, and it was weird when they wrote down my name because they spelled it phonetically, not my last name, which yeah, they spelled my last name phonetically, and I was like, well, don't you want to know how to spell that? And he's like, no, it's just for pronunciation. I was like, all right. Um, and then anyway, I mean, it seemed to go all right, and I was kind of excited, and then I called back, and he was like, I was working at the time. This was like the next day, and I said, "Oh, I have to go because I'm working." And he's like, "Well, I set this time aside to talk to you," and I was like, "Well, I can't help it. Sorry, I'll call you after I'm done." And he's like, "I might not be available," and he wasn't available. But then the next, like, couple days later, he called me back, and he said the same thing other guy said, and oh, before he called me, I had researched intensely like talent agencies and how they work, and this talent agency claimed that a specific celebrity like went through them, and I like learned about that person, and I was like looking at their biographies and different things, and they did not go through that agency. So I'm not really sure how that worked out, and I couldn't find any credibility within the agency, and so and I found this like how they do scams and stuff, and it was a scam. I figured out it was a scam. It's called photo milling, and it's where they you don't pay them, but you pay a photographer that they employ, and then that's where they make money. Is they get people, and I think they work in the the business of self-esteem, and they make you feel really good about yourself, and then you want to give up this money. But anyway, so I told him basically the same thing, and I think he thought that I was still fooled, but I knew. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll call you back when I have the money, but I'm not calling that guy back. So there's that. I don't know how long I'm allowed this, but whatever. So yeah, watch out for talent agency scams. If you guys ever get into that, it's like they do modeling, acting, and singing, and they're pretty convincing because they make you feel really good, and yeah, so be careful. I have more stuff to talk about, but I think I'm gonna end there. I need some like special goodbye thing. I don't know, something like goodbye guys, see you later. I don't know, because that's what they all do on the YouTube. They all do stuff. Yeah, I found there's a boy in Seattle. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm excited about that. I'm addicted to this new game called Draw Something. It's on like Androids and iPhones and stuff. It's like Pictionary, super fun. And the word of my day, or the word, I don't know, I want to get this word going. It's not really new and it's not a new concept, but it's Digg, D-I-G-G, two G's, and it means like you're into that, but like you approve of everything. That if it's a person, you dig a person. That means you're like into everything that they do, and you have a lot of things in common, or something. And if you dig like that shirt or something, it means you would probably wear that. I don't know. So that's that. And I guess I don't know. Hope I didn't go too fast. I don't know. Let me know how videos are doing. I don't know what to do. Goodbye.